Of people have been body snatched, infected by some kind of alien demonic parasite. There is no doubt about this intelligence report. The only question is, what happens next? The world is being terraformed before our very eyes. The extermination has already begun. And the evidence is overwhelming. Many skeptics will laugh. Many of the controlled opposition will show up and say, this is nonsense. But essentially, this is confirmed. Billions of people have been body snatched by some kind of alien, demonic parasite. It essentially lives inside people like some kind of shadow creature. And it communicates with others, with other parasites, like a hive. They're currently working to destroy humanity and to destroy the planet. That should be very obvious for everyone to see. Many people debate why this is happening. Is it Klaus Schwab? Is it Bill Gates? Is it the New World Order? And as soon as you start talking about aliens, people want to talk about something else. People want to make excuses for why this is not happening. But essentially, it has happened. We are living in some kind of science fiction movie, and it's only going to get worse. That's why it's important that all humans that are out there are aware of what's going on. You've probably had the suspicion that there's something wrong with the world. Is it the Matrix? Perhaps you've had the impression that you're being gang-stalked. Is it the government? No. Is it the New World Order? No. It is, in fact, a demonic alien invasion. And it looks like it's been going on for quite some time. And now that people are starting to become aware of what's going on, it looks like they're going to reset humanity. What we can say for sure is that it does not appear to be the year 2023 based on what's actually happening behind the scenes. Alien technology, far advanced, to say the least, is currently embedded just about everywhere. Hidden in plain sight, made to look like it's the year 2023, but there is a vast control grid that has already been put in place. There are many things that we could talk about, many strange phenomena that we could talk about, many examples, and basically endless forms of evidence out there that it's beyond they live out there. People should be preparing for the absolute worst case scenarios, leaving their comfort zone, training for a post-apocalyptic world. Chances are it's on the horizon. We can see the storm clouds moving in, to say the least. And according to the intelligence reports, they are planning to reset civilization. How this happens and what this will look like exactly is anyone's guess, but more than likely there'll be some kind of major event, and then the supernatural, the aliens or whatever is out there will emerge from the shadows, from beyond the veil, and begin to hunt the survivors. The situation is much worse than anyone can imagine. But we are definitely living in some kind of science fiction movie. It's not our imagination. And it is beyond any doubt. It's okay to be a skeptic. It's okay to be a sheeple out there. But at the end of the day, people need to be made aware that, in fact, there is some kind of demonic alien invasion that has happened, that has taken over every government of every country and has body snatched billions of people. Why there are still humans out there is a good question. Why we're still here is a good question. But based on the intelligence reports, it looks like humans are incubators for this alien parasite. We're like flesh pots for them, like cattle grazing in the pasture. We could get into specifics in terms of how many different types of aliens and demons we're actually dealing with and how they manifest and the like. But what's important to understand at this stage is that if you are human, you are in danger. It is not the planet Earth that we thought it was, and it's certainly not the year 2023 like we think it is. In fact, very little is what it appears to be. And if you are truly human, then you should be preparing for the worst case scenarios. Basically all of the science fiction movies put together. This occupying force has not only taken over every government and body snatched billions of people, but has placed futuristic energy weapons everywhere to hunt and kill and to torture the humans that remain, the humans that will not comply, or the humans that wake up. Energy weapons hidden in cars, hidden in homes, hidden in street lamps, cell towers, airplanes, and so much more. Weapons that you can't see, but essentially the technology is beyond Star Trek, which includes tractor beams and transporter technology, as well as advanced hologram technology, where they can turn your area into a holodeck. It seems like there is nothing that is beyond the realm of possibility these days, and regardless of what you might think, what is important here is that you rule nothing out. Nothing should be ruled out, despite your politics, despite your perception of the world, whether it be round or flat. You should really not rule anything out in terms of what's here and what's happening, because based on the reports that we've seen, as well as personal experiences, we can assure you that it's happening. Many of you may feel like it's happening. It's not your imagination. It's happening. We're living in a science fiction movie, and many of these people that look human are in fact something else. That's as specific as we can really say at this time. But essentially we're looking at some kind of shadow creature that has body snatched billions of people like a virus. It spreads like a seed, and once it nests inside of people, it matures into a full-size shadow creature that remains anchored in the flesh. It feeds off of people, and it will attack once you're made aware of its presence. Just knowing this information puts you in extreme danger. Be sure to like and share.
I've been in danger.
Because the more people that can see what's happening, the more people that are talking about it, the more likely we can find a solution.
Well, I'm doing my part, Ron.
And survive.
If there is a part.
We'll have to leave it there for this broadcast. Appreciate everybody tuning in.
Sure thing, buddy. Thank you.